afternoon, everyone. My name is Tu Nguyen Saunders, and I serve on the board of Dress for Success Atlanta, where we strive to help underprivileged women, whether they be homeless, fleeing from domestic abuse, or even veterans who've been displaced or transitioning out of the military after serving our country, to obtain financial independence, economic independence through our many programs. And today I have the pleasure of introducing Shannon Gerber. Shannon is the executive director of the Home Depot Foundation and leads their philanthropic efforts. Shannon, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, Shannon, tell us about the work that you're doing over there. What is the vision and the mission for the Home Depot Foundation?
Absolutely. Well, our mission is around working to improve and build homes for veterans. And we do that in a number of ways, working to train and introduce people to the skilled trades to help fill the labor gap, as well as supporting communities that are impacted by natural disasters. So as it relates to empowering women, we certainly are empowering women through a variety of different ways in these programs. But a couple ways specifically are we certainly do serve female veterans, whether it be through affordable housing initiatives, as well as in our trades training program. We have a couple different ways where we're really trying to diversify the pipeline, and the data that suggests that there are just around 10% of our skilled trade workers are female. We're working on a couple different programs, one of which is our separating military program, where servicemen and women who are transitioning out of the military, we have a program that they go through where they can then be certified and go into the skilled trades, as well as we have high school programs and other initiatives where we're working with young women to help build their skills and empower them to be in the skilled trades career, where they could have a very lucrative career and a much needed industry across the country, helping to solve a much bigger social issue than we ever intended.
Well, that's a wonderful vision for the Home Depot Foundation, and we're so happy that you're leading that. Dress for Success Atlanta, I feel like, has a lot of synergies with your vision and your mission there. One, and just helping connect women to different opportunities in the job force. And then secondly, we're just building out a program now to help young ladies in high school to do the right things and get on the right path for economic success for the rest of their lives. So I really love that. And I know, Shannon, you personally do some work just empowering women and girls. Tell us a little bit about that.
I have over the years supported organizations such as Girls Inc. that work really hard to instill values in girls and young women, helping them to develop their inherent strengths and really working to help set them up for success for the long term. I've supported Wellspring Living, who helps women recover after being trafficked or exploited. And, it's important for these women to overcome their past and move forward. And this organization and others like that empower them and help give them the skills and confidence to do that. In the workplace, I think it's also really important for us to mentor women and help them grow their careers and help build them up. As women, we should always be building women up and supporting them. There are a variety of ways in which we can do that. But with only 41 women as CEOs within the Fortune 500, it's important for us to pay it forward and help those grow their career who someday want to lead a company or a business.
That's fantastic. I love the idea of mentoring. I know we're in Dress for Success. It's one of our future visions is to create a mentorship program as well. So, and I love the concept and the mindset of paying it forward, not just networking for yourself, but net weaving with other women so that, making as many connections as possible to help people in the future. So I really appreciate all the work that you do. You've done such amazing work, and I feel like you have like this dream job now, right, where you're leading the philanthropic the works of the Home Depot Foundation. Tell me, where does that passion, where does that drive come from? Where does that drive to help people come from?
It started early in my childhood where I watched my mom, who was a single mother, struggle on lots of aspects and didn't have people to help mentor and guide. And so I was always very passionate about working hard and having a strong work ethic and growing my career and asking for help along the way. And I had a lot of great mentors, still do, that helped me throughout my career. And I always said that if I was lucky enough to have that type of mentorship, and even if I wasn't, that I would want to pay it forward. And so I try to do that as much as possible. But I think it comes from just understanding how important it is to ask for help as well.
Yes.
And when it's being given, to accept it and to embrace it and take that feedback and help and really harness it so that you can grow your career into whatever it is you may want to be. I certainly didn't start out in the nonprofit world, but do very much feel privileged that we get to do the work that we do. And so I would just encourage women to seek out people who could help them along the way, and really take advantage of the opportunity to make those connections and then to be able to do that for others.
Well, you've certainly realized your dream of helping others and paying it forward through all the work that you've done throughout your career. And I feel very similarly because my family defected from Vietnam and I'm one of 6 kids. And, my parents worked really hard, my mom in particular, 7 days a week, 3 jobs to put 6 kids all through university. So, one statistic that we're always quoting at Dress for Success is that for every one woman that we help, on average, she brings 6 family members with her. And so I always feel like my family is kind of that statistic, right? My mom worked really hard and she put 6 kids through college and here we are. So I appreciate that. My dad always taught me, the moment we could do for ourselves, we need to turn around and do for others. And, that's my passion behind why I work with Dress for Success, because, our programs are built around, giving a hand up and not so much a handout, helping underprivileged women who are just willing to do the work. They just need the opportunity or the right introduction. And so we love what we do here. And I love the work that you've done and hope that we continue to be able to partner and work together, Shannon, Dress for Success and the Home Depot Foundation. And in this month, Women's History Month of March, 31 days, 31 dynamic women that we are honoring like Shannon. So please watch all of our interviews, go back and watch some and watch the rest of our interviews through the end of the month. We're doing our campaign called Your Hour, Her Power. And what that really means is we're asking people to donate 1 hour of their salary in the month of March to Dress for Success so that we can continue our programs, so that we continue to help more women in the community. We help about 1,000 women every year, and we want those numbers to continue to increase. So if you're interested in participating or learning more about Dress for Success Atlanta, please check us out at atlanta.dressforsuccess.org. Shannon, I know you're a busy woman, so I really thank you for your time today. It's just been wonderful to spend this time with you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. And thank you for all that you're doing. It's very inspiring.
Thank you so much.